And I think we are hot. We're coming in hot. We're live. I hope my audio is good. Let me get my x.com feed up and running. We are live, family. We are I can't operate my own computer. What the heck? We are live on Twitch, YouTube, and X, formerly known as Twitter. And I'm actually going to post up the audio um, on my Spotify. And let me record this real quick on my device. So I am a one-man band at this moment. So if there's a little bit of flaws in the workmanship of this broadcast, I do apologize for that. Um, I'm trying to work my iPad. I don't even know how to work my iPad. So this is what we're going to do, guys. There's no agenda today. I'm just going to hang out, talk story, and we are going to talk a little bit about what's happening um, this weekend, what's happening today, of course, and then I'm going to make a few announcements. I got a special guest this Saturday, 8:30 p.m., and I'll talk about that in just a second. But let me just take a minute to say thank you to those of you that have been following me, whether it's on Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it, Instagram, TikTok. All of my social media is all the same. It's the real Greg Lopez. Let me put up a comment. All good. Thank you. Aussie Del Boy. Uh, wait, what's my title? so, so my title is Steroids Help. So I ain't gonna lie, that was it's not clickbait. Let me get into that before I move forward. My wife sends me a text this morning, um, and it's what do you call it? It's a drive-by, not a drive-by shooting, but it's a drive-by pickup at the drugstore. Um, and in this pickup is Prima Primatine Mist, and so my wife had run out of her what do you call those things? I'm so bad with my hold on, give me a second. I'm chasing squirrels. So she ran out of her albuterol, which is a steroid. So that's why I said steroids help. Um, Okay, I have my Twitter open, so because I can't read comments on my computer with Twitter and X are not supported. But anyways, getting back to the whole steroids help, she sent me a text, "Hey, pick up this order on the way home," um, and it was Primatine Mist, and it just made me remember those commercials way back in the day where the dude is like, and then they try to blow out the candle from like the candle is way out. I don't know how far. It's weird. Anyways, so therefore, steroids help. Um, this is not a coming to Jesus moment. I'm not gonna do personal confessions today. We're gonna hang out. I'm gonna make some announcements. We're gonna talk a little bit about some projected things. I wish I could say tour dates coming up. That would be pretty cool. I could say, hey, I got some tour dates. But the reality is, I don't have any tour dates. I travel a lot, so I do travel. I'm about actually to leave tonight, headed to Portland. Um, it's slowing down. Um, Hey, Derek. Okay, wow, my brain farts. Derek in Australia, out there in the water, the saltwater crocs there. I'm terrible. That's not even Australia. That's probably like a hybrid of three different countries. But what was I saying? Yeah, so my traveling is slowing down. Definitely. Um, 6 months, I think, when I did the inventory. 6 months out of the year, I was on the road. I was traveling. So, and this trip is going to be a short trip. But if you know anything about why I'm doing what I'm doing, I'll share a little bit here, and we'll talk more about it on Saturday. Let's go pay some bills. I'm getting better at this. I'm a one man band today, so I'm gonna put up a real quick ad of sorts. So a lot of us have been through whether it's life changing situations or maybe sometimes we felt alone, or whatever. Uh, like sometimes we've been up against some seriously heavy adversities in our life, and there are times when you just don't have anyone to talk to. And if that's you, I want to give a resource to you. I don't get any financial kickbacks from them, but this is a special guest that I had, and I told her I'm going to promote you guys. So if anybody is in need of mental health services, this is National Center of Counseling. um I'll put up the website up here. Let me put it up so you can go straight to the website. And if you're in need of counseling, it's a national it's nationalcentercst.com. That's their website. And it's National Centers of Counseling Services and Training. So it's not just for counseling. If um maybe you have a family member that's going through something and you just don't know what to do, well, give them a call. Go to the website. I'll put it up again. It's National Center cst.com. It's National Center of Counseling and Training, Services and Training.com. So, um, Dr. Terry Lincoln, we did a podcast with it. It was really good, and I just want to promote them. So be sure to give them a call or go to the website if you know anyone that's in need of services. But that's first bill number one. So I'm getting better at it. I am a one man band, so give me some grace, people. As a reminder, we are going to be doing a podcast actually on Saturday. Let me put it up there. Um, so I'm just gonna run through them all. We've got where is he at? Brother Jim in Chicagoland. You may not know him, but he is a live streamer. He actually achieved Twitch affiliate, which basically means you've achieved a certain amount of followers in order for them to give you like monetization benefits. So he and I have a connection in terms of parenting and fatherhood and of course social media. We started live streaming around the same time, but I'm going to be spending some time with him. I wish it was organic in studio. That would be really cool, but it's not. But there will be a day when we'll be doing organic podcasts with Brother Jay. That would be pretty cool. He has his own show here on X, but also most predominantly on Twitch. So hang out with us. It'll be 8:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you are in Chicago, that mountain, I think it's mountain. It's like 2 hours ahead or something like that. Twitch viewer, thank you for hanging out. Yeah. So because of the time zones, like I said, when I used to do a lot of live streaming on a daily basis, I kind of have my time zones figured out. Um, but I'm slowly learning with Pacific Standard Time. So I wrote a list that I wanted to stick to. Primatine Mist, my wife. Man, I got the best wife. I'll tell you this much. My wife cooked for me a meal. Oh, I knew I was gonna. I'm gonna upload it. Man, my wife. Man, I tell you what, we'll be together 25 years. Can you imagine that? 25 years, bro. We'll be together. Four beautiful children. We've traveled a lot of places together. We've been through some stuff. I'm gonna upload a video. I want to share with you guys, and then I think it'll be appropriate for this. She cooked for me, and like it was right before I went live. And oh, honey, I was just about to go live, but you know what? I'm gonna share it with you. I'm gonna share with you what she made. But yeah, man, my wife, man, and so I'm in my 40s. I am 40. I want to say aloha to my Karen, who is on X. Thank you for jumping in. If you're on X, aka formerly known as or yeah, yeah, FKA, yeah, FK, formerly known as Twitter, you can still tap the screen and still drop hearts. So just saying, I don't need it for encouragement, but it still was pretty cool. Maybe one day they'll reward you for tapping the screen. Um, but yeah, man, my wife, at my age, I'll be 48 this year. Um, my oldest daughter graduated college. Man, I'm not supposed to be talking about all this stuff. I was going to save it, but I'll share a little bit. But my wife, man, she is a stay-at-home mom. She worked in the hospital for 8+ years. She did what do you call that? Uh, like medical care, all that kind of stuff. But anyways, she along with us being pastors and all that, she felt led to go back to college. And so guess what, guys? She's working on her master's degree in business. So I would say 90% of the way there. And she's been getting honors after honors after on, like literally she's with the president's club or whatever it's called. And so I promise you I will share that moment with you when we take the stage, or when she takes the stage. And say we. So but yeah, that's my wife. um what I want to talk about here. Travel. 6 months. I talked about that. Gym in Chicago. We're talking about that. My brother. Okay, I'll talk about my brother in just a second. Let's pay some bills. I'm practicing, guys. So thank you for hanging out with me. Check this out. Yes, sir. So, this is another one of my partners. I want to share this with you guys. So, Archon mounts. If you are in need of like a tripod, maybe you're a content creator, maybe you're on X Spaces, maybe you do Instagram. What's the one? TikTok, whatever, and you just need a good quality equipment, go to Archon Mounts. It's archon.com. They have everything from like if you're a fleet person, if you need tablet mounts, phone, camera. See that lady right there, bro? She's got a DSLR camera taking pictures of a salad. I'm telling you, brother, that salad is gonna have the best coverage ever. So if you look at that mount, I'm working with them to build a what do you call that, guys? Uh, a podcasting setup. So once that is available, I'm going to put one together for you guys, and I'm going to do some giveaways and some drawings. Okay, so I'm not sure if it'll be done by the end of the year, but I'm hoping, and I would love to have a signature on it. That would be so cool. But anyways, go to archon.com. If you want to buy something, check this out. If you put Hawaii in the promo code section, you get 20% off the entire order. So go to archon.com and you can get 20% off your entire order, whether you need tripods, you have GoPros, whatever. If you're a forklift driver, you're part of that blue collar crew, definitely go to archon.com, get your equipment 20% off. Make sure you put in Hawaii. That's right, HAWAII for 20% off. I promise you this, if you are in the middle of winter, guess what? When you shop at archon.com, I promise you, bro, when you put in Hawaii, you're going to be in paradise. Just saying. So that was so stupid. Anyways, all right, guys, I am nearing the end of this. This is more of an expose, and just for me to practice talking. Um, but I do have a real show this Saturday, 8:30 p.m. Pacific time with Brother Jim in Chicago. Um, what else can I put out? I think that's it. I want to share the last video with my brother. Um, I had an opportunity today to speak in a space. I think one space. Yeah. So if you don't know what spaces is or are, I don't know what the right term is. Spaces is how do I put it? Spaces is basically an audio chat room on X, or formerly known as Twitter. Uh if I was to categorize it, Spaces is literally a podcast style room. It's almost like you got 10 people, hundreds of people in a room, and you guys are all talking. And I'll be very honest, like sometimes they're just way too long. Like it's just crazy. That's just my opinion, but I get it. When you give 20 people the mic and each one talks for 3 to 5 minutes at a time, and then they come back and talk again, it's going to be a long. Sometimes those things go on for 5 hours. I've seen some go for 12 to 15 hours. I don't that one that boggles my mind. But anyway, Spaces is basically a chat room with people in it that are talking with their microphones on their phone, but it's also like a podcast format, and it's a multifaceted platform format, and it operates within X or Twitter. It's hard to say X; it just sounds so like I don't know. So, um, if you're not in Spaces, I'm not gonna say you gotta do Spaces. That's the only. No, it's not. It's not the only thing that's out there. But I will give this word of encouragement for those that are building their community on Spaces. Be aware that um, Linda Yaccarino, she's the CEO of Twitter, made a statement. She says, "We are positioned to be the everything app." If Elon Musk made it a point to live stream 6 or 7 times in the past year from his phone, from his computer, I want to encourage all of my family and friends and co-laborers in Spaces to take note of that, because live video, I'm not going to say it's going to dominate because it's been on the back burner for so long. Um, but put it this way, if Linda Yaccarino, I think that's how I say it, is saying that we're going to be the everything app, just be aware that Elon Musk was very deliberate on making sure that they improve the video quality for mobile devices. So just keep that in mind. If you're shy, you're not confident, Suck it up, work it out. Shoot me a DM if you want to be, supported. I'll support you. So, what else, man? I'm hoping you're having a good week. I feel like today's Friday. I'm gonna be headed out to Portland. Oh, I know what I wanted to tell you. So I don't have dates and I don't have concrete venues or places. But one of the things on my heart was to continue doing workshops, social media meetups. We used to do back in the day, we used to do, I would say, 3 to 4 a year. A lot of them were either centralized to a region. Sometimes I would be blessed to travel and meet up with people. My most memorable meetups were in LA, San Francisco, right next to Twitter headquarters, believe it or not. We rented a space and we had a whole keynote slash product launch next to Twitter at Twitter at the time. We had planned to go to Vegas, which we didn't make it. And we also wanted planned to go to New York and do one there. So, um, but Joey, the creator founder of Egg Drop, he actually went to New York and did a couple of trips, and even to Texas and all that. So, anyways, keep in mind, sometime next year, on my heart, I want to be able to do something in uh, Vegas. Um, where else? And San Francisco Bay Area, somewhere around there. And those are the two places on my heart. And of course, Honolulu will be as well. So, do you run spaces from within the apps, or do you have to no plugins? It's straight from the X application. You can listen from a computer laptop, whatever, but the experience is a little bit buggy. Actually, Spaces is buggy. Period. I think I'm not sure if there's a transition phase or they're planning to. I don't know, but yeah, it's good to see you, Derek. I don't know how to say that. Is it Adelaide? Adelaide, South Australia. Australia of the water with the saltwater crocs and the blue ring octopus. Is that how you say octopus? That sounds more like Maori or Samoan or Tongan. Let's go ahead and land this plane. Um, I think that's it. Man, I wanted to just sit here and talk story for a minute, but I'm gonna do that definitely on Saturday. So Saturday, 8:30 p.m. um Pacific Standard Time. Here he is. But a gym in Chicago, let's puff him up, brother. Yes, sir. So that is but a gym in Chicago. We'll be talking, hanging out. Uh it's gonna be a very laid back, no agendas. We obviously have a lot to talk about. He has his own show. You can comment now. Hey, Tala. I wish I could put your comment up on the screen. It's good to see you, Tala. Only kangaroos. How can there only be kangaroos? No, dude. You guys have the blue ring octopus. So Australia has 7 out of the 9 world's most deadliest animals. It's either 7 out of the 9 or 6 out of the 8. It's one of it's one of those. I don't know which one it is. Okay, that's it. So I got some new equipment coming, so my audio is going to be a little bit better, and hopefully I get a new camera. Um, I'm not sure. Good to see you, Tala. We're gonna land the plane. But I don't want to land it with this. I apologize if the audio is really loud. I am not the best techie person, but I made a video yesterday or two. I think I made it today. I think I made it today. But anyways, this is a video of my brother. I really felt like, man, I really miss So if you don't know the story of my brother, he had 7 strokes, 2 blood clots, one in the midbrain, one in the cerebellum. Put him in the hospital for now. It's been 2 years. I see a koala, snake, and a crocodile. Tala put up some more. I wish we could put it up on here. Deadly snakes too. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Derek. Um, okay. So my brother, I just man, I was missing it. I'm actually gonna go see him. I'm actually headed out tonight to Portland, and I'm gonna be with him for a few days, and then come back home. Uh, Pray for my brother, man. He's fighting. He's been fighting. He's 50. He just turned 50. Turned 50. 21, 20. Wait. Yeah, he'll be 50. Oh my gosh. I just know he turned 50 while he's at a care facility. Well, keep him in your prayers. He's been fighting, and that's why we're here is to help him fight. Um, I think this is a good place to put up my other ad. Okay, so if you ever feel alone, check this out. I want you to go to NCCST. Oh my gosh, she's gonna be so mad at me. I'm butchering it. If you are in need of psychological consultations, you're going through some mental health crises. Oh my gosh, she's gonna be so mad at me. So like, Greg, why can't you just say it right? So let me put up her website, nationalcentercst.com. So that is Dr. Terry Lynn Kim. She operates a counseling center. It's actually a National Center of Counseling Services and Training. So she also has a team that she works with in her office, in her building. Um, if they have overflow, then they will, she's based out in Las Vegas and in Hawaii. So if you're in need of help and you're just in a dark place and you just don't know if you can make it, give them a call, go to the website. Do me a favor though, when you go into the contact form, just let them know, hey, I saw you in a podcast with gLo and I just need some help. Because it's nice to have someone to talk to. And that's that. All right. Let's show my brother. I'm gonna show off my brother. So my brother's been fighting for 2 years now. And thank you for the prayers. Appreciate that, brother Derek. Um, and I made a video just because I wanted to share with people that who are not in the loop with my life. And I'm gonna show the video. And I apologize in advance because it might be loud on your phone, but I'm gonna play it real quick and then we'll talk about it and then we'll end. Here we go.
Oh, I wanna feel something. I just wanna breathe again. Dive into the deepest end. Oh, I wanna feel something. Let me get back in my body. Oh, I wanna open my hands. I know that healing is for me. I wanna breathe again. Oh, I wanna feel something. I just wanna breathe again. Dive into the deepest end. Oh, I wanna feel something good.
That's my brother. So the last picture was me and him. He was holding the water fountain button, and I love him. He's my only sibling, my only brother. I don't have any sisters. I don't have any organic. Take that back. I don't have any direct family bloodline sisters. I have two people that I consider them like sisters to me. They are family. One is my auntie Alicia, who is actually very close to in age to me, and then my cousin Rachel. She's my cousin. Did I say that? No. And so, but anyways, I love my brother very much. Um, Means a lot to me, and that's why we moved here. Well, we moved here, but we travel a lot. But I want to encourage you, if you got somebody that you need to make right, do it. Uh, don't let don't let the sun go down without making right. Um, Bitterness is a heavy thing to carry, and I would never wish it on anyone to be in a position that I'm in and you haven't made right. My brother can't talk verbally; he can talk with thumbs up, and yet, yeah, the day is coming. I'm not in that position with my brother. I'm able to have some peace in regards to that. My only regret is, and it's not a legitimate regret. It's like it's more of like, you know what, people that I run into, I'm gonna tell them, bro, make sure you hug. I don't care if you're a hugger or if you're not a hugger. I don't care. You hug, man, bro. You hug people, man. I'm just saying, hug them. Thank you, brother Derek. He said, "No one never knows what life will throw at you. My worst experience was when my partner had to give birth to." Oh man, it's heavy. Um, we lost a baby, and I don't get emotional often, but I think I'm at a weakened state, so I'm emotional about a lot of things right now. But yeah, we lost a baby, and my wife. So to this day, I know my wife is gonna watch this later, but she still cries, and it makes me cry. It makes me cry just thinking about her crying. It makes me cry just thinking about her crying. And one superpower that no one on this planet will ever, ever, ever be able to have is to be able to give birth to a child. And uh, if there are women out there who are unable to conceive, I want to encourage you. My wife was unable to conceive. We have 4 children today, and there's a full story to that. So, but I won't have time to get into that today. But going back to the whole hugging thing, hug your brother, hug your sister, hug your mom, hug your dad, hug them before it's too late. Um, I've been blessed to have my kids here with me, and they get to witness their daddy loving on his brother. One of the greatest quotes my dad ever gave me was, he said, "The greatest love that you could ever show to your children is for their dad to love on their mom." That's that man. That's so profound because if a father cannot show his kids what real love looks like, especially with their mom, bro, what are we doing? What are we doing, family? Wow, we went emotional real quick. So I think this is good because I'm actually about to get on the road. I hate. I'm going to be driving. I hate driving at night, but I gotta go because it's been a while since I've been with my brother, and I will update you guys when I'm. Uh, Maybe I'll do a couple of videos in the snow. I'm going to be driving through snow, bro. Telling you, and I'm telling you. So Tiffany Gomez, if you don't know who she's going to be rich if not already for her antics on the airplane. And there's an ex influencer. I think her name is Miley PR Media. And Miley, I don't think she'll ever watch this, but if someone decides to clip this and send it, Miley, I don't know why she blocked you, but for whatever reason, I think that's funny. I don't know. I don't get into Twitter drama. I just think it's funny. Like, how do you get blocked on social media? I'm sure I've been blocked numerous times, but anyways, family, love you. I've been live for 28 minutes. I'm gonna try to cap it at 30 minutes. I am gonna post the audio up on Spotify later on. I don't know if I have time to do it today. I may be able to do it today. But I love you guys. Be sure to hug the one that's next to you. Unless it's weird. Don't hug some a weird person on the side of the road or unless you like hugging homeless people or maybe they need a hug. Um I One last story, I'm gonna end it with this. Um I picked up someone who was stuck on the side of the road, I think 2 days ago. Um, Helped her get gas, car, and this is this was at 7 in the morning, maybe. She was sleeping in her car on a highway, needed help, took her to get gas. Yeah, hugged and cat style. And it was freezing cold the night before. And talking along the way, and I don't know if I'll ever meet this person again. She is travel. She's been traveling for on the road for hours. She's away from home. Her two boys are at home with their dad. And you know what she was doing? She was door dashing, trying to make money. And so she got stuck on the side of the road because she couldn't cash out her earnings from DoorDash, and so she didn't have the time to put in gas. And long story short, she was homeless, living in her car, hustling, doing DoorDash. She's doing what she's got to do to provide money so she can take care of her boys. And I don't know the whole story. I don't know what type of drama is involved in all of that. But what I saw was a woman working, doing DoorDash on the road so she can provide for her family, for her kids. And I told her, you know what? I'll tell you this. I don't know your story, but I can tell you right now that what you're doing, you didn't have to do what you're doing. And I don't know the whole story, but I just felt in my spirit. I said, you know what? I just want to let you know that and I said, this is what I feel in my heart. What God's wanted me to tell you is that He has favor upon you, and what you're doing is honorable. So I left her with that. So to the houseless person who was living in her car, if you, for some weird reason, you ever watch this or you hear this, I just want to check up on you, and I hope that you're in a good place, and whatever addictions and things that have been in your life, man, I speak up against that in Jesus' mighty name, and I just speak life over you. That's a good place to land, family. We are going to be live Saturday, 8:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time here on X. We're going to be live on Twitch, YouTube, and if I can figure it out, we're going to be live on Instagram as well. So we're going to be live on all platforms at the same time. We're also going to be live on Brother Jim in Chicago's account. If you don't know who he is, look at my latest post on X, and we will see you then. Love you guys. God bless you guys. Let me see if I can find a video to play. As I always say, love you guys. God bless you guys. Ahui ho, aloha, and mahalo. Yes, sir. Chew.